The slow shift between summer and autumn always feels emotional to me. The air turns crisp, leaves fade to gold, and daylight slips away sooner. It's a quiet reminder that nothing stays the same for long, not the weather, not our moods, not even the way we see the world. This piece explores how seasonal change affects both our health and emotions. A sudden chill can bring a cold, but it can also slow us down to notice life again. When nature changes its rhythm, we too begin to adjust, searching for warmth, balance, and gentle rest. When autumn quietly replaces summer, the air feels thinner and the sky turns pale. The wind carries a smell of dry leaves and early rain. My room feels cooler in the morning, and I start reaching for a light jacket. The season changes gently, but my body senses it right away. It's a beautiful time, yet also the season of sneezes. My throat starts to itch, and I hear people coughing on the bus. The doctor says the body needs time to adapt. Maybe it's true, because when the air changes, our habits and moods shift too, just like the trees outside. I used to ignore these small signs. I thought a little cough meant nothing, but as I grew older, I noticed that my body tells me stories. It reminds me to rest more, drink water, and wear socks at night. Health isn't loud, it whispers until we finally listen. Now, when I wake up to the sound of soft rain, I feel calm instead of lazy. The world slows down for a while, giving space to breathe. Maybe the cold wind isn't a warning, but a quiet reminder that change can also be gentle, if we learn to move with it. The season's beauty hides small traps. Warm days make us forget the cold nights. We walk without scarves and drink iced coffee as if summer never left. But the body keeps its own memory. It feels every drop of change that the mind ignores, until the sneeze arrives. Doctors say the immune system reacts slowly to unstable weather. The body tries to stay balanced, but sudden shifts make it work harder. When we skip meals or lose sleep, the defense weakens. Sometimes it's not the cold air that hurts, but our own carelessness. My friend Lynn always catches a cold when exams arrive. She studies late, drinks too much coffee, and forgets to eat. Once she said, "I don't have time to be sick," but life doesn't listen to plans. The body needs its pause, even when the mind races ahead. Sometimes I wonder if catching a cold is nature's way to make us stop. When I'm forced to rest, I notice small things again: the warmth of tea, the sound of rain, the comfort of a blanket. Maybe that's how the body reminds us to slow down and feel alive. Many people believe a quick pill can fix everything. When their throat hurts, they rush to the pharmacy. But medicine without rest only hides the problem. The body isn't a machine. It needs care, not shortcuts. Sometimes healing means doing less, not more. Another mistake is dressing for fashion, not warmth. People wear thin shirts and take photos in the cold wind. They look good for a moment, but pay the price later. I used to laugh at my grandma's scarves. Now I wear them proudly, feeling both warm and wise. Some try to ignore the signs, thinking rest is a waste of time. But every small cough or sore throat is a signal. The body speaks a quiet language that few listen to. When we learn to hear it, we understand that care is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's funny how we protect our phones with cases, but forget to protect ourselves. I once stayed in the rain for photos and ended up with a fever. Since then, I've learned that health is quiet luxury. You only miss it when it's gone. These days, I start my morning with warm tea and slow breathing. I open the window to let sunlight in. A short walk after breakfast clears my mind. Small rituals like these keep me balanced, even when the air outside keeps changing its mood. I've learned that prevention feels better than recovery. A little care each day saves a lot later. I wash my hands often, eat clean food, and stay hydrated. Health is not something we find, it's something we build through choices we repeat daily. Sometimes I listen to music while making tea, or stretch my arms near the window. These moments feel simple, but they slow my racing thoughts. The world outside keeps moving, but inside I feel steady. That calm becomes my small shield against the season's chill. Health is not about avoiding the cold, but embracing balance. When I eat well, sleep deeply, and breathe slowly, I feel whole again. The wind outside no longer feels cruel. It simply reminds me that change is constant, and I can grow with it peacefully. Each cold reminds me that the body has limits, and that's okay. We live in a world that rushes too fast, but the season teaches patience. When I rest, the world feels slower, softer. The leaves fall outside, and I finally breathe in the beauty of stillness. I used to think getting sick was a failure. Now I see it as a pause life gives me to notice myself. A cup of soup, a warm bed, a quiet afternoon. These small things heal more than medicine. Rest is not wasted time, it's recovery in disguise. Change always comes, whether we prepare or not. The wind never asks permission before it turns cold, but each year, I learn a bit more to dress warmly, to rest kindly, and to welcome what arrives. The season turns, and somehow, so do we. As I watch the fading light of autumn, I realize that caring for myself is also caring for the life around me. The cold will come again, but I won't fear it. Because in every breath of change, there's warmth waiting to be found.
Do not blame yourself if you cannot recall every single word. You are in the middle of a long journey, and each step, even the mistaken ones, has value. Errors are not a reason for regret. They simply indicate that you are progressing. Everyone develops at a different pace, and what matters most is selecting a method that feels suitable for you. Some prefer writing notes, others prefer listening repeatedly. Try both, or even practice while cooking or tidying your room. What may appear to be a small effort today will eventually develop into a stronger skill tomorrow. Thank you for staying with me. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next session.